fucking crawl space. You know, a lot of crawl spaces are like, called a crawl space, but you can kind of like walk around down there, like hunch down. This is a freaking crawl space. You gotta like wriggle through this thing. Okay, water. Standing water, I think I'll go. You gotta wonder why there's always like a 40-ounce fucking soda when you're down in these things. Right, the tub should be up in here. Is up inside this insulation blanket. Oh yeah, still pretty good. Somehow I didn't break that. I don't know what happened, but I don't know what it is about staple guns and dudes, but you put one in a dude's hand and he will just staple the shit out of stuff. This thing has like a million staples to hold it up. And it would probably have been fine with just like 2 or 3. Alright, so I just wrapped up the demo on that bathroom project. I'm not going to show the whole bathroom demo here in my Handyman diary. That is for another video. You know, when you remodel a bathroom, you got to make a bathroom remodel video. And I think that one's going to be cool. I'm going for the absolute cheapest remodel possible on a pretty skanky bathroom. Like, it's a tear out. So you'll see that video, a separate video on my channel. But I did want to say just a couple things. One is that I'm just super psyched about this project because it's low budget. You know, a lot of projects that I do and a lot of people who are contractors, the projects they do, you know, they're not low budget. They're kind of like medium or high budget. But this one is about like doing a remodel as nicely as possible. Like really making a nice bathroom and saving bucks. Not getting cheap, bad stuff to put in it, but inexpensive, good stuff to put in it. And you know, some workarounds and things like that. The other thing is that it's gonna take me a week or a week and a half, maybe longer, to do that full bathroom project. So I've had to squeeze in some other jobs like around the edges. So tomorrow I think I've got the full day for the bathroom, but later in the week I've got, you know, little jobs in the morning and afternoon, and it's all kind of getting crazy and packed in. So we'll have to see how that goes. Just a quick dump run before going to pick up supplies to build out that bathroom, which will be remodeled in like 20 years and probably here at the dump again. Alright, here's my somewhat less cynical new gear update, which is that I did buy finally a couple of folding sawhorses. They're a total ripoff of the Tough Built sawhorse. And I don't think these are the best, like no way. Some people gave me suggestions for really good sawhorses, but these were 20 bucks each. And they've got some cool features. They've got these little flip out toggles on the bottom that you can put sheet goods on, you know, like plywood or whatever. You can also connect them up with those notches using 2x4s. They've got handles, they fold. I can throw them in my trailer. I'm still in the early stages of trying these guys out. And I've got a few jobs lined up. First one is a dude who sold his house and the buyer wants him to make some fixes before they close, you know, standard kind of thing. I think there are a couple leaks, leaky sink, leaky tub, and some problems in a sub panel. I haven't seen it yet, so I just got to go check it out and see if I can fix it today. Alright, this is job number 1 at this house this guy's trying to sell. And I'll just show you up here. We've got one of these deals. Someone tapped into this wire, made a junction. I'm just gonna take it apart and put it in a junction box, probably right over here. I mean, I definitely would like to drink beers with the guy who did this. He's got tape going on around a couple of wire connectors. So this is so crazy. Alright, so these guys, I got them in the box. These are the ones that were cut. And then this is the one that was sistered on. And I was looking at it, and you see anything funny? It doesn't actually go to anything. It's just deadheaded right over here. So I'm just going to 86 this spliced out wire. Alright, next one is under here. Oh, it is leaking. You can see, I don't know if you can see it, but there's just a little bit of water coming out right there. Oh, it's plugged up so nasty. Yeah, it's going pretty good. And what I do to check for leaks is I just wipe everything down with like a really dry napkin and then wait, you know, let that water run. Wait like minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, then come back with my napkin, really dry, and see if I can get any water. If you can get the slightest bit of wetness, you've still got a leak, but if it's bone dry, after all that time, you're good. Alright, last thing inside the house, back at the main. And there is a gouge right up here on the main, one of the main conductors. You can see it, and I just gotta tape that over. Alright, check this out, this is a good one. I haven't seen this before. Right up here, someone scrawled in like a death scrawl, "Leave off!" Of course it's turned on. I'm just gonna leave it on. You gotta leave stuff the way you find it. Yeah, let me look at my calendar real quick. Hold on one sec. Okay, sounds good. Alright, so this panel is actually a sub panel, and you know, sub panels have an isolated return bar for the neutral, and then the ground is typically on a bar. But whoever wired this up, they just kind of wired all the grounds together. You know, the thing about this is like, you've got to appreciate this person's creativity. You know, they were looking for a ground, they didn't have a dedicated bus bar, so they just wired them up. It's kind of like a thing of beauty and also completely insane at the same time. Anyway. Alright, now the creative soul who wired this up gets a few points off. There should not be sheathing up here on this Romex wire. You want to take this off. The whole thing's kind of a mess, like you'd want to run all your neutrals together. But anyway, I got my bus bar down here. Alright, I got those jobs buttoned up, and I've got 4 minutes to make it not too far. I think I'm going to be on time. 4 minutes to make it over to an old friend of mine's house. He and I used to work together, and he's got some stuff that he wants me to look at. So anyway, I'm going to go over there, check out his jobs, probably just tell him how much it's going to cost. Just make a bid or whatever, and then knock off for lunch. Now the truth of it is that most of my time has been spent in that bathroom, working on that remodel job, patching up the floor, doing so many other things with the plumbing and whatnot, and it's starting to look pretty good. I will have a video out about the bathroom remodel before too long. I don't know when. Soon. Sometime soon. Thanks for checking out my Handyman Diaries. This is not necessarily a story of how to do it. Instead, it's just an account of how I did it. I'll see you in the next video.